Hey friends, it's Sonia from Junk Monkey Paint Company. I hope everybody out there is having a awesome kind of day. So here around these parts of my studio, getting ready to make and create today. Thought I'd flip my camera on, give you guys a dose of inspiration. What is a day without painting and making and creating? And my friends, it just gets better when you get to do it with friends. So thank you guys for joining me today. And yeah, you see this lovely, lovely cabinet door here. I have to tell you that I have lots of cabinet door paint samples, and this is because at one point, me and Matt were actively painting kitchen cabinets one set a week, and that went on for like a million gazillion years. And so as a result, I had lots of doors. You can find doors, of course, to reuse for signs and all that fun stuff. You guys know I love to do that. But you can find doors real cheap. So for years, I've been painting cabinet doors, turning them into signs and chalkboards and all that sort of fun stuff. And so today, I'm not just gonna let this guy sit in the basement. I wanna give him a life. But at one point, I was working on him. This is a door, actually this door here, I will tell you, sometimes my customers will give me their broken doors if when I went in to paint their cabinets, maybe there was one that they were getting replaced or they tore cabinets out and they're like, do you want these doors? Heck yeah. So this one has a big crack into it. I think on the back there's some braces onto it at one point they had on it, and they just decided, okay, this one's done for. And so as a result, you know what, I got to keep it. And so I was using it at one point. This is why you see the painter's tape on it, because I was beginning to create a sample, meaning like, so for, I don't know about you, but especially my customers, when I was painting their cabinets, they wanted kind of visual ideas, right? Okay, so what does antique lace look like? And I got this one corner done. This is how I received the door, but I was painting over it. You can see right here, this is antique lace. So I just want you to know that this is how yummy antique lace can be, okay, with a little bit of distressing. So awesome there. But we're gonna give it some new life here. I didn't get finished with my paint samples on this door. That's okay, no worries. We're just gonna basically go abort mission. We're gonna go ahead now and just give it some new life and transform it today. I think I'm gonna turn it into like a glam sort of style chalkboard for my studio here. I think that would be really fun. And to be able to write on, you know, just kind of like things that I've got to do, that sort of thing. If you guys saw my vlog that went up this week on Tuesday on YouTube, which every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, I vlog new stuff, you will see that I talked about 5 things in my space, in my studio space, that makes me happy. And one of the things I say is that surrounding myself with just like positive sayings, you know, really fueling the mind. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this little bit that was hiding underneath the tape right there. Grab a brush just to kind of like get some of that dust off. All right, so now we have one little swatch right here of the antique lace, but we're gonna make it fabulous. So yes, we are having a giveaway today, some banana bucks for one of you guys out there who are hanging out with us today, having some fun. I love you guys. Thank you for being on here and hanging out and getting some creative therapy with me today and getting your fill of creative therapy and some inspiration. So for anybody who shares the video, that wants to be a part of it, type share that you've done that right now. Go ahead and do it. Kate's on the other side. She's watching all that good stuff, and she's going to hand me a winner. And at the end of the program here, I will go ahead and announce a name, and all you have to do is email me at junkmonkeypaint@gmail.com before midnight Eastern Standard Time tonight, and I'm going to send you back a $20 code to go shop at junkmonkeypaint.com. Like, have fun. How easy. Just for doing something and sharing the Junk Monkey love. All right, so I like this because I got this big square center in the middle. That's going to be perfect for my chalkboard area. So I could just go ahead and paint the outside as well, but today I'm feeling a little bit more, you know, like a little bit more glamorous. So I think we're gonna do something a little bit different here. So this is the time now that I'm pulling out, going through I have tons of napkins that I'm getting to, but for today I'm gonna go ahead and use my tissue paper. So I was trying to think to myself, am I in a stripey kind of mood today? So just a tip for you guys out there, you can get tissue paper at the dollar store if you can't draw stripes, right? And stick it on, way to go. If you're not good at, you know, like chevron, just buy some. And you can see right here, it's just tissue paper that I get on sale. But I gotta tell you, I've been eyeballing this stuff up right here, like right here. Can anybody tell me if this is like zebra print or cheetah print? What would you call this? Because all I know is I like it, all right? But I don't know which it is. I just love whatever it is, all right? So we're gonna go with that. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead, grab my scissors, and basically start cutting some strips that will work around the edge of this piece. And again, I'm a perfectly perfect kind of girl, so I don't get all crazy with the cheese whiz, aka OCD, I just go with it. So I'm just like using my fingernail on the inside to basically be able to put the tissue paper in the cracks, the crevices there, to see roughly the size of strips that I would need to be able to basically frame out this piece, right? So this is again a way to cheat, because if you can't draw these leopard, maybe cheetah print, I'm guessing, I don't know what it is. I think it's leopard print. I think it is. But don't quote me on it, all right? So 1, 2, let's see here. I'll do 4 just to kind of start with. They don't have to be perfect, but I do want them to. I'm just gonna do this so that way I can like kind of like cut them quickly and not get all crazy about it. So what's everybody up to today? Your week flying by? Is your week flying by? Guys, guess what? Guess what next week is? Like seriously, 1 week from today, I get to go to Canada, back to my home in Canada, back to Atlantic Canada, specifically Newfoundland. I'm excited about that. We're getting ready to go up there, getting all the stuff done and ready. Oh my gosh, I cannot positively wait. Haven't been home in a few years, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. All right, so I've got 4, and I'll just start with that. Yes, you can layer your, you know, what you're about to do here, and you can connect all the pieces, so don't get all crazy with that, right? So wild animal, yes it is. All right, so I got my Mod Podge, my good old Mod Podge. All right, and I got my bucket of, or my stash here in my mug of shabby chip brushes, which I wash, and yes I do, I use them over and over again. I get a lot of questions about that. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead now and have some fun. Get to lay down some Mod Podge, a little bit of therapy right there. Mod Podge is a glue and a sealer. All right. Anybody else now like can't help it but look at the napkin stash and the napkin stash and the tissue paper and the gift wrap section. I like it when I get some texture with it because it makes it look interesting. But here's what I do, so I don't end up tearing this, is I use my same brush that I put the Mod Podge on with, and then instead of swiping over the top, you notice how I do that pounce down, right? You don't need a whole lot, just kind of like touch it, and what will happen is the Mod Podge on the bottom pulls everything into the wood pores, and then when you put the Mod Podge on the top, everything sucks down from there into the wood pores, so therefore you get this beautiful sandwich going on. So Mod Podge is a sealer and a glue, right? Which is pretty cool. All right, let me go ahead and get the side right here. I want to make sure I have enough down. Oh, I like that. I'm liking it so far. Oh, yeah. All right. Do I hear Matt outside? I don't know. It could be Matt. It could be one or the other. No Matt's here? Is that a Lori I hear? Oh, yeah. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and swipe down on this side over here as well. Oh, yeah. Just make sure you apply a lot, okay? Especially on the underside, because that's how you avoid bubbles, is that you've been extra, give it an extra dose, right? Let me see here. All right, I do like that. Yay! So who's been out collecting doors? Thinking about doors? Sometimes you just drive by and you find people that have done remodels and they have like, seriously, kitchens by the side of the road. Kitchens by the side of the road. We have like a Habitat for Humanity and some salvage places around here which are awesome for getting these doors, and I've been getting them really cheap for a long time. Like I think like $1, $2 is typically what I would pay for them. So I love it. You see how this is coming together, right? Yes, absolutely. So it's fun that if you are not good at drawing like whimsical patterns, just find some tissue paper or something that gives you that look or that pattern that you're searching for, right? All right, let's stretch that out just a little bit, but you gotta work quick, right, with the Mod Podge. What are you guys thinking so far? Giving you ideas? I'm somebody who likes lists. I'm a list maker. Anybody else? And I like, you know, for this, I'll use this in my office here, in my maker space. And I can write notes to myself on it. I can write notes to Matt on it, which he would absolutely love if I left him to do notes. I mean, come on now, let's be honest here. Great. He's probably sitting there, yeah. That's wonderful, Sonia. All right, see how that wraps around the corner? Like, so nice. I find this very, very therapeutic, even myself on this end. What about you guys? Just watching like this wrap around. Is that a sick disease? I don't know what it is, but there is something about when you're doing Mod Podge and you're creating this sort of look. I just love it, right? I don't know, you're totally changing it, and like the crinkling of the paper, and you're in the moment, and things are happening, moving and shaking. Moving and shaking, oh yeah. All right, let's go all around the edge. Okay, boom. This would make a nice, honestly, a nice gift as well, because you could write a nice note on it for somebody and give it to them like as a home warming gift, put on a pattern that they really like. I mean, go find some napkins that have strawberries on it, or whatever it is that they're into, or the colors that they like, right? I love it. Again, doing the pounce with the brush. There's Matt.
Speedy delivery.
Hey, I was just telling them that this is going to be a great piece, because I can write notes to you and be like, hey Matt, honey-do list, don't forget to do this today, right?
Anything with cheetah print is
it cheetah print?
Fabulous.
Okay, I've been discussing whether this is cheetah or leopard. So you're telling me it's okay to have a honey please do list as long as it's on cheetah?
I didn't say that.
All right, just so every woman out there knows.
Print.
Do you like it?
Well, you know me, you know.
You know what? When I first met you, that's right. You used to have a pair of surf shorts that had cheetah prints on them.
Those are my favorite surf shorts. They actually got ripped off when I wiped out after a hurricane.
Yeah.
Remember, I got caught. There was a piece of a pier that was stuck out.
Yeah.
And it was just underwater, and I caught it with my board, and it broke my board in half. And
yeah.
Snagged my shorts. Believe it. The only thing I did was snag my shorts, and they tore right off my eye. And you know what?
Dang, where was I?
I don't know, but I was bruised.
Ooh, did I say that on camera? I'm sorry.
I was bruised from like my waist.
Okay, that's
you know how I used to wear my shorts low,
yeah,
right?
that's not attractive now.
Yeah, I was bruised from my waist down to my knees now. Because you know how strong those things are, right?
Yes. Yeah.
It was brutal. It was brutal.
So I think he approves, guys.
I think there was a loud squeal that came out of the water when it happened.
Oh my goodness! What, from the mothers that were like,
No.
Kids, don't look! There's a man with no pants.
No, this is right after the hurricane. It went back out. Gabrielle, I think it was, went out and came back in, and we were kind of hitting it in between.
I know you guys used to do crazy stuff. Yeah. Yeah, when I like see the news and they're reporting on hurricanes and stuff like that, and you see the people and they're like, oh yeah man, we're surfing and it's got like a purple sky out there, and you're like, what the heck?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Marcy says she loves it. Thank you, Marcy. Well, I am sending some love back to you. Thank you for giving me some support. So now you can let this dry on your own. I'm just going to speed up this part of the process so that we can continue on. You guys can see what I would do next. But honestly, in a perfect world, where you guys would not hate me if I let you sit here and watch paint dry, or in this case Mod Podge dry, what I would do is just let this sit and then come back to it when it's completely sealed, right? I don't want to rush my Mod Podge, I don't want it to dry funky, I want a nice clear seal, and if you just let it dry by air, like naturally by air, and don't disturb it, it will give you a nice clean clear seal, right? Oh man, is this nice or what? I am so glad I went a little wild today, a little glammy. You know what I'm saying? All right. So while that's finishing to dry off right there, it's almost done. I'm just going to give it a chance to cool down, because remember, the heat gun gets up to 1200 degrees. You don't have to have a heat gun, but for me as a painter, somebody who paints every single day, I love this. And I do have it linked over at Junk Monkey Paint. Click a little thing called Sonia's Favorite Things, and I share with you guys like my favorite things that I couldn't do without as a painter, and so this is on the list, okay? So there you go. And some of you guys have been posting pictures in Junk Monkey Paint projects on Facebook and sharing with us that you're getting one of your own, so yay! Maybe somebody this year is going to get a heat gun for Christmas. Just don't burn yourself.
Everybody's getting cold.
Because they're all bad.
I know you guys are doing weird stuff while you watch us.
Too
I'm
funny.
okay with that. I don't know if Santa's okay with that.
Too funny. All right, Matt says everybody's getting cold. We'll see what happens. But if you do get a heat gun, just know that they get up to 1200 degrees. And so that, or at least mine does, okay? Yours could be even higher, depends on what you get.
Remember,
but that's typical.
Wood catches fire at 435.
This is true. Did you hear what he said? Wood does catch fire at what degrees? 425?
435.
435. So you don't want to hold it in place too long, otherwise you will burn your piece, possibly catch it fire. So if you ever notice, do the dance with the dryer, okay?
They're out of stock on
Love it.
Amazon. Right?
What is it? Oh, the heat gun?
Yeah.
Well, at least you can see the one that I got. Maybe follow it, or if they give you like a different recommendation, you'll see at least the one that I have, right? Hopefully they get restocked. Everybody's getting the same heat gun, but it's a good one. It's really a good one. Okay, so I'm gonna let that cool down because it did heat up with that glue. I want it to simmer down. Simmer down, people. So while I'm getting ready to continue to work, let's talk a little bit about the colors I could potentially do for my chalkboard. Remember, when you're using our chalky style paint, if you don't seal it, you got a chalkboard on your hands. I swear, our paint is so versatile for all different sorts of looks. It is awesome. So this would be my recommendations. What do you think? I could go crazy with navy, this is our Liberty Blue right here. Okay, something totally out of the box. You guys like that one? I could do that. I could also do, now that I think about it, I'm seeing this print down, I could also do our Lucky Clover. You know that like really cool green that we have, that vibrant green? I want to give you guys some ideas because chalkboards don't have, you have our paint. You don't have to have a chalkboard that is just done in black anymore, right? So that blue will be beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love that green. Oh, how awesome is that green? I'm glad you can see the comments because I've got my phone down. So
Mary
you're gonna
Alice
have to.
says, watching from work with a low volume. Hi, Mary Alice. How are you today?
You're so bad. You're so bad. Anyway. I was gonna whisper, and he's over here going to scream. Oh my gosh.
So, everybody's saying all I want for Christmas is Junk Monkey gift cards.
Oh, you know what?
We do have gift certificates.
Yeah. Just email us.
We're gonna have to put them online.
We will. Right now, everybody's been emailing us behind the scenes, and then we send them a code. We actually do up a really cool certificate. We send it to you. You guys can get it printed, and then we set it up online. So you give the gift to, or you give the certificate to your friend, your loved one. Junk Monkey person that's going to be totally in love with your friend, right? Your awesome friend. And then they can shop online and use the code. So we do. So yeah, so this is just to kind of like give you ideas, right? Because it doesn't have to be plain Jane. So blue would be an awesome, who votes for blue? Lucky Clover would be awesome. You could go standard candy bar brown. I could go black, which if I went with black, which would play into this right here, that would definitely be a standard style when you think about, you know, having a chalkboard. Let me find it. Let me see if I have it.
People are saying green.
Let's see here.
Green.
Really? I love that, huh? So then, of course, I barely got any black
Beverly
here. But this would represent it.
Of course, Beverly has to be weird and said berry dance. It's not even on the table.
You know what? That could work too. I see where she's going with that.
Yeah.
Okay, and the last color that I have kind of around me that I'm going to suggest and give you guys a quick tip for when you're doing this is, you know what other color could work? Smoky coal.
Olive would be nice. Yeah,
Do you see the smoky coal, guys? The reason why smoky coal would work on here is because it is our brown gray. So we have Mouse in a House, which is this one. I'm going to put them side by side, and you're going to see what I mean. So if you are looking for somebody to bring grays into your house, you want to go with what's called a brown-based family gray, okay? This is your guy right here. This is just a Mouse in a House gray, Paris gray, they're true grays, okay? So do you see the difference? When I put this down, even though it's gray, it blends in so nice. But when I put down like an actual gray, like Mouse in a House, it's not gonna be the best color pick. And if you ever put a gray in your house, you're like, I don't know, it just doesn't blend. It just doesn't seem to flow, right? It's because you probably don't have a lot of blacks and whites and grays already. You probably have a very rustic home, a home that just has maybe wood pieces in it and has some character that way. And as a result, you can bring gray into it, but you're gonna wanna use like a smoky coal. And then, my friends, the magic happens. Okay, what do you think the vote is for the color on here?
There's a lot of greens, a lot of other ones, but I gotta address something real quick.
Go for it.
This is going out to Monique Schutt from the Netherlands.
Either this is going to be good or bad. I don't know.
I love the Netherlands. You know I love the Netherlands.
Okay,
you know I love Amsterdam.
Yes, I have no idea what you're going to even say.
I love the countryside.
Okay.
But I also love Austin Powers Gold Member.
Oh,
so please don't get offended when I say, I love gold.
Oh, I love that movie.
I am from Highland.
I say that. Isn't that weird? Yeah. I love that movie. Too funny.
Yes.
It's been a long time since
I just want to say, it's not directed to you. It's the fact we love
Austin Powers.
Austin Powers.
Yes, absolutely.
So there you go.
Okay, so what color do you guys think I should go with? Did anybody say like which way they're leaning? Come on, give me some.
Now everybody's saying smoky coal. It was green. Smoky coal, smoky coal.
Okay, just be mad at Matt if he doesn't pick your color,
green,
okay?
Mocha, green, smoky coal, or green, smoky coal. I love smoky, crazy eyes, black, candy bar.
I love smoky All right. Should I do smoky coal? Should I do something crazy and go with green? Should I go with something
there was
classic?
like greens in the beginning, but now it's like smoky coal.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Which is a good visual as well, right? So now I'm taking my shabby chip brush. When I create my chalkboards, I like to be able to brush it on. I don't want to spray on a chalkboard. I have learned over the years that the most durable way to get my chalkboard finish is if I brush it on. Because when you brush it on, the brush hairs go into all the different pores of the piece, whether it's glass, whether it's wood. And instead of just spraying it on, it's like you're literally, you're pushing it into your wood pores, right? So that is why I love to brush it on.
This is really bizarre, right?
What's really bizarre?
Because usually I'm watching while we're filming live.
Yeah.
But I'm watching on my phone because...
What do you think of that?
You're using... Well, you're like...
Do you like it?
35 seconds behind.
Yeah.
So I get this weird, like, Twilight Zone.
Really?
It's kind of... Yeah, it's bizarre. I'm looking at you and I look down and I'm like, oh, she's not that far yet.
Well, what do you mean? Like, I'm far ahead. I can't. I got to be behind on your phone, right?
That's what I mean.
Okay.
I'm watching you now, and then I look down.
Like, what? The future's on your phone? Like, I'm not there yet? You know what I'm saying.
Hurry up.
Again, where's Powerball numbers? Just let me know. That's all I need to know.
Hurry up.
There you go. We'll travel all over the country and just paint with people. How fun would that be?
Yeah,
that would be fun, wouldn't it? All right, I'm just getting it into the edges first, and now we're gonna let loose, people. We're gonna let loose. So I do 2 coats of this to make a really nice chalkboard. I like to do at least 2 coats because if you're using chalk onto it and you know, your chalk at some points could be pointy, all that sort of stuff, you want it to be able to like not scrape your paint off, right?
Well, thank you, Renique. She says the Netherlands are giving you 12 points. So, real quick, for people who are in our local area, we're going to be working on a project here in probably 3 or 4 weeks. And if you have a piece of furniture that you can get to us and pick up that you want us to redo, message us, send us a picture, and we might redo it for free as part of this project we have coming up. Mm-hmm. So
everybody within hours are going to be like, I can get it in my car.
8 hours
I'm local. I'm local.
I don't care.
We don't care where you come from. You get it to us.
You just get it to us and pick it up. So,
anyways. Too funny.
Hi from Sue, Ontario, Canada. Love watching you. Well, we love you here. We're going back to Canada here, next week?
Yep, Thursday of next week.
It doesn't seem like that. Yep.
We're going to take you on the road with us. We're going to vlog, all right?
Gayleen said the 22-year-old down here last week in New Zealand won $22 million. Well, Gayleen, you know and I know that $22 million is going to be gone in less than 22 years. Because if I had $22 million at 22...
Yes.
I don't know if I would have lived.
Oh my. He'd do more than have his shorts ripped off, you're saying, during surfing incidents? Right. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Alright. I gotta keep him on a leash, people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Rhonda's checking in from Owen Sound, Ontario.
Hey, Ontario in the house.
Ontario is representing hard today.
Love it, love it, love it. All right, so what do you guys think? What do you think? Do you like it? Now we're gonna have the brush on our second coat, right? So I'm pushing it because right now I'm using my heat gun. Remember, in a perfect world, you want to be able to, when you're not going live, you want to be able to let this dry on its own, right? But how nice is that? So remember, using the brown gray, because this is, even though it has black into it here, it's got like the tan color, the beigey color, and we said it was cheetah? Or did you say it was leopard?
It is.
I forget.
Cheetah.
Yeah, it's cheetah. Oh, I think in the beginning I thought it was leopard. All right, so it's cheetah. See, I don't know the difference. Does anybody know, like, how do we know these things?
It's the black.
Right here, this is the black?
Well, it's the black and the color inside.
Okay,
right.
So what's the difference? What would make it the other one? Do you know what I'm saying? How do I know the difference?
Leopard.
What?
I gotta look. One has brown.
All right,
one
somebody
doesn't.
Google it.
Yes.
Somebody probably on here has a leopard.
It's all cheetah print to
has
me.
a cheetah or a leopard for a friend, okay? Yes. Or a pet or something. I guarantee you. The internet's a wonderful thing.
From Clarksville. We were just through Clarksville.
Clarksville, where's that to?
Tennessee.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Now I'm adding my second coat, brushing it on. I tell you another reason why I love to brush it on, guys, is because when you brush it on, your surface is going to feel different than when you spray paint it on, right? You get a nice built-up layer of it, but your chalk stick will glide over a brushed-on chalkboard area so much nicer.
That's what it is.
Kate says leopard?
Yeah, the cheetah has...
I trust her. She knows her stuff like that. She's good like that.
Yeah.
It's leopard.
So
I
actually have leopard print instead of cheetah print.
All right.
Shorts.
The day we broke the internet.
Yeah.
Nobody knew whether it was cheetah or leopard. Right there. It's going to become... Take a picture right now, guys. It'll become the next viral meme that goes around, right?
Kate said, wildcats are her specialty.
Too funny.
Oh, geez. Kelly's coming to us from Tasmania.
Wow. Wow. Hello, Kelly. Thanks for being here.
I think that might be the furthest south.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Isn't the internet just an amazing thing?
Yeah.
So guys, who saw that meme that's going around where it's like, is this a beach or is this a door? I know it's a door. I painted enough stuff to know that is stucco, that is trim, that is a door. And who's seen that knows what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, but now they're putting a photo in there.
But now, if you turn it on the side, then you're like, oh my gosh, well maybe it looks like sand and the beach and, you know, the whole ocean line. Yeah. But I still feel convinced that it is a door. I'm just curious, what are you guys seeing on here? When you see that, what's your vote? Door or beach? Matt, what do you think it is?
Why are you doing this? Well, I've seen two. One is definitely a door and the other one is definitely a beach. Because people...
You've seen two?
Well, people are doing that. That's like that Lanny or whatever.
Yanni, yeah. In the dress.
Well, the thing of it is what they're doing is they're changing it.
Yeah.
To make you think you're crazy, right?
Oh. If we already don't think we're crazy enough, I just love how they help us. Too funny. So what do you guys think? This is pretty much all drying out really nice now.
Does the tissue paper leave like a crinkle look? Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Which I like that. I mean, you can try to smooth it down if you want. You're going to have better success with smoothing like a thicker paper down. Like this is thicker than napkin. Definitely, you know, napkins have the possibility to tear more if you try to move them. But because this door has all these ridges in it, like I want something. I don't want to go with a designer paper or something that's a little bit more firm because I need something that's going to step down over all these levels and be able to like push it into, yeah, I know, I need to get it up on something, or push it into all those little like cracks and crevices and beveled parts of it, right? Makes sense? So now I can jazz it up even more if I want. So I have to tell you that I have been at Walmart just kind of looking at the stuff right here, and for like $1 or $2 if you want to get all crazy with the Cheese Whiz. Okay, right here. So this is some bling bling right here that I found, and I'm only paying like a couple dollars for the entire roll. This is gemstone ribbon. Look at this black. Ooh, little bling bling right there. It's awesome. Even you can find pearls would look really pretty with this, and this is just some sparkling chic gems, okay? And it says the word chic on it, so we know they're chic. They're going to be good. They're going to be good. It says chic. You know what I'm saying? Matt doesn't trust me.
Join us next week on Junk Monkey of Ligonier's.
I'm going to do this.
Junk Monkey of Ligonier's Wild Kingdom. We're getting some
you make me laugh.
We're getting some pretty technical zoological explanations
Seriously?
here. Yes, absolutely.
We got smart friends on here, I'm telling you. All right, I'm going to add a little bling bling to it, all right?
Jan says, sitting here watching Stranger Things 2, season 2, and you while the baby sleeps.
Aww.
You know you can't watch both of it at the same time. You'll be sucked in a
vortex?
Parallel dimension, and you won't get out.
Into the vortex?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to go with that. All right. I need to find my charger for my good glue gun. So we're going to go with this.
The charger's here. You just need the battery is in the drill.
That's the part I need, yeah.
We have all those batteries at home.
I know, we need to bring them in. That doesn't help me at the shop right now.
I think you're getting a little nutty here.
I think I moved my studio and I have no idea where anything is.
Rochelle says Walmart has a lot of clearance material.
Ooh, it's fun stuff, right? All right, let's go put a little bling bling right
Carrie
there.
Marino says, so glam. That's right.
Yeah, heck yeah. You can do all kinds of fun stuff. This is mine, right? Somebody might be like, oh my gosh, that's so gaudy. You know what? Just do whatever makes you happy, right? Sometimes people see stuff and they're like, it's just a little bit too much, right?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah.
Galen says she's painting her.
What I'm saying is to each their own. I'm just here doing my thing right now. Having fun. All right, I needed this to be about the same size. Galen's doing what?
She's fixing her bow wave dresser.
Ooh.
Said this weekend.
Very
and
nice.
Maybe fix her 9 drawers mid-century.
Galen, you're local. Bring over a piece. We'll help you.
Yeah, that's floated over.
Too funny. All right. Yeah, how fun
Just
is
to
that?
let you guys
Ooh.
know, dumpster diving is a good way to find stuff to replace.
Yes.
We used to do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
you know, the longer we do it, it's amazing how people start bringing things to you. It's cool, right? Because you become known as that person in your life that, oh, give it to Sonia, she'll take anything, and Sonia will. Anything that's paintable, heck yeah, right? And so you begin to have a bit of a reputation, you know, a reputation
Yeah,
of
but
different
people
sorts.
also like to drop off
You do. You kind of have
junk
to. Sometimes they do that
appliances.
too.
Like, what are we going to do?
Well, when you
with
have
your,
a store, they get.
Yeah, what are we going to do with your dresser?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
with your washing machine?
This
I
is
mean.
true. Matt's
Yeah.
referring to not in this building since we moved in town, but in a former building we used to be in, which was like out of the way. That we would come in the morning, and you know you have amazing things. People would leave you literally antiques on your doorstep.
Yeah, we had a really cool turn of the century carnival game.
You know what? That's what I was thinking of too
I
when I
missed
said
that game.
Do you? Are you sad that you sold it?
I did, but
We kept it for a
we were
long time.
Yeah, I didn't want to sell it, but we're at the point in our business where
Somebody was
we kinda
interested, needed the
well,
cash
no,
flow.
we needed cash flow.
Yeah, we're like, okay.
Not everything is primroses and.
Yeah, right. Especially when you're getting your start in business.
Yep.
So let me make sure I got enough. Oh, I'm so happy. I do have enough. I tend to keep like the little pieces of stuff too, right? Maybe I learned that from my grandmother. I don't know. But she used to keep all of her wool remnants, and I would make little people out of them. Like, it was like, you don't throw away anything, right? You never know when you might need that one color. Or you want to make a pom-pom. All those sorts of things. And so it's hard for me to throw out little bits and pieces because I'll be like, oh, I can find a way to make that work. Anybody else feel like that? And then next thing you know, you're hanging on to a toilet paper roll for 2 years.
I am sweating so hard right now.
Too funny. You are.
Yeah, we need to bring the floor conditioner around.
Yeah, it's hot up here. It's because we're on the second floor.
Nice.
I don't know if this is cheetah or leopard, but I do know that heat
It's
rises.
leopard.
I do know that heat
settled.
rises. No, you let me finish.
The science is settled.
All right. Guys, what do you think? Are you feeling it? Are you feeling it? I need to know. I needs to know. You picking up what I'm laying down? How fun is this?
My buddy became a paramedic.
Oh, hey, Tammy. I'm just thinking about for a wedding, you know, you could do a big sign like this. You can make this out of plywood, okay? If you wanted a big chalkboard like this here, make it out of a piece of plywood, put some trim around the edge, make it wide enough, do something like really cool napkin-wise or just tissue paper-wise, paint the inside with the Junk Monkey paint, and you can do like a pink glam if you really want to, right? That's what's so fun about it, is that you get to just experiment and have fun, and I love this. I cannot wait to put this on my desk and just write my stuff that I want to do. Oh, it's gonna be so awesome. It's good for like little girls' rooms, you know, if they want to have a chalkboard. Heck yeah. I'm sorry, no matter how old you are, there's something about a chalkboard that is so fun. Like, it is.
Not me.
I always love chalkboard.
I always got in trouble and had to write on the chalkboard.
Oh my. Who did I marry? What? You didn't tell me this before we were married. Things you find out after, right?
Yeah. Well,
20 years later.
well, there you go.
Yeah, no, I used to be the one that used to be like, ooh, I'll volunteer. I would love to clean the chalk brushes. And then go outside and then run my ruler through all the parts that make up the chalk brush and then beat it against the school brick wall. Oh, yeah, imagine all the dust that I inhale, but it was so good, right? We do not, Jimmy. We just let you pick a la carte. So you go on to junkmonkeypaint.com and pick whatever you need. But if you email me at junkmonkeypaint@gmail.com, I'd be happy to steer you in like a good direction, maybe ask you a couple questions to kind of get a feel for what you're first painting, or like to help you kind of like gravitate towards whether you want to seal with a wax or a poly. I'd be more than happy to help you put together something based on, it's personalized for you.
Karen, you can use our paint on any surface.
Oh,
Glass, metal, whatever.
Yep.
We have, congratulations, Rose, on a new addition to the family.
Aw.
She's got a grandbaby coming.
Yay! All right, let's see if this is all dried up pretty well. So remember, I'm going to show you guys this, but just know that when I do my chalkboards, I like to let them sit for at least 24 hours before I use them. I season them and I use them. And this is because what's happening right now is all the paint is sucking into the wood pores. The first 24 hours are so important, but did you know, don't be over there snickering.
No, I'm sorry.
I know, you're talking about something else.
Jan said, Jamie said thank you so much, and Jan came back and said just buy all the colors.
It's like Pokemon. You gotta collect them all, man.
You're the devil, Jan.
There you go. But yeah, your paint cure is up to 30 days, believe it or not, behind the scenes, whether you realize it or not. But the first 24 hours is so important. So, especially because this is a surface with a stick of chalk that's going to get marked on, right? And so I want to make sure I give it plenty of time. So to season a chalkboard, you take your chalk stick, you're going to lay it side to side, and basically what you're going to do is lift that chalk. Ooh, it's starting to squeak. I can't handle that. Can't handle that. Cannot do squeaky nails on chalkboard or anything like that. Okay, we're going to make a dance. Well, what do you know?
You just need more pressure.
Okay.
More
You broke
pressure.
the chalk stick, but you made it happen. All right, sounds good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, so now it's seasoned. I'm just gonna grab a cloth that I have nearby and just wipe it off, right? And now my chalkboard is ready, it's seasoned and ready to go. So I'm gonna use it now to write you guys a little love message. I'm gonna write down the winner actually on here, so no peeking. Let me find my sticky that
See,
Kate...
Galen, you're getting them trained.
There you go. All right. Let me see. Where'd my little sticky go? Kate just picked a winner for us.
Oh, it's right here.
Let's see here. Oh, I see it. Okay, no peeking. All right. I'm going to put the winner's name on here.
Make sure that it's the right envelope.
It's the right envelope?
Yeah, we don't want an Oscars thing here.
Oh, you're funny. You're funny. Make sure it's the right name. And the winner is... Oh, no, sorry. We need to take the award back. All right, you ready? It's going to look backwards to you guys, but I promise I'll turn it around, okay? So everybody close their eyes for 1 second. All right. So the winner of the banana bunks today is using yellow chalk instead of white, because I don't think I have any white. Yay! Can you guys see? Right there. Let me turn it around. Are we stuck on right now? Because my Mod Podge is touching my fabric tarp. I'm going to have to go and just elevate that. Yay, Rebecca! Reha? R-E-H-A, Rebecca! You are the winner today, my friend. Thank you for hanging out with us today and supporting us, and for everybody who hung out today and had some fun with us, because this was a super easy flip. So now what I'm going to do is go find like something to sit this under to elevate it, because I want to make sure that that wrapping that's drying, because remember how I said even though it's dry to the touch right now, things are still sucking in and curing, right? And so that's why that when you do this sort of thing, you want to make sure that it's like elevated off fabric. Maybe I'll put it on 4 paint cans or something like that. Actually, that's a brilliant idea. Why don't I do that, right? Oh, yeah. All right, one. Thank you for turning the fan on.
I just turned it off.
You just turned the fan off now.
Because I am cruel.
All right.
Make sure you tell Rebecca
Why does he tease
what
me
to do.
like that? Yes. You go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Okay.
You got
Rebecca,
this.
to claim your prize, email us at junkmonkeypaint@gmail.com.
Who is that voice in the sky?
Before midnight Eastern Standard Time,
You got it.
or you get nothing.
You got it. You got it. Oh, I'm trying to find where we are.
Turn the fan back on.
All right, there you go. Yay! All right. I always got to flip the camera so nobody thinks that I write backwards. Although that could be a super skill. Let me just tell you that. Let's just be honest here, okay? So guys, remember, you can glam it up, have fun with it. You can stick, some really cool rosettes on it. You can glam it up and put all kinds of rhinestones on it. You can do whatever you want. That makes, maybe I'll put 4 rhinestones in the corner. That'd be kind of cool too, right? You guys have any questions before I go? Hit me up. If you want to know anything while I am live, I'd be more than happy to answer your question. Matt's going to take your, right here, he's ready to catch your question for you right now. Any questions, Matt?
I was trying to air myself out.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right, is that why you're positioned in front of the fan?
Yes.
It's like 75, well, it was 75 earlier, outside. Inside, it's getting hot in here, okay? Let me just
It's like
tell you.
90 some
Yes,
degrees. in
yes,
there.
absolutely. So you can have fun, keep
That's
jazzing
part
it
2 of the
up.
key to,
What's that?
stay in hot areas until you go into heat.
Nice.
Will you adopt me? Of course we will.
There you go. Yep. Slave labor.
We've reached that
You just get the junk monkey all day long.
We've reached that level.
Yes. There you go. Love it, love it, love it. All right, guys. So I'm just going to finish putting these little razzle dazzle bling bling here. You can add as much bling bling as you want. and
Lulu
have fun with
Gutierrez
it.
is on. She says hello from Alice, Texas.
Hello.
She's Barbara Ramirez's sister.
She's Barbara. Oh, Barbara. Yes. Yeah, Barbara. I didn't think for a second. Heck yeah, I know Barbara. Okay guys, so I'm gonna let this dry, do its thing. I'm pretty happy with that. I can't wait to see all the ideas that you guys come up with. Make sure you post them over on junkmonkeypaintprojects.com. I'm gonna pretend I'm not seeing Matt dance in front of the fan. You know what I'm saying. All right guys, take care. See you again tomorrow. Thanks for the love. Bye.